Imagine for a moment that you're in a cage. Now you can see and hear and smell everything that's going on around you, but nobody can hear or understand you. As you sit in your cage, maybe you start to feel hungry. Maybe you're tired. Maybe you're so thirsty. But no matter what you do, no matter how hard you try to ask for help, nobody can understand what it is that you want. This is what life is like every single day for my 5-year-old daughter, Leah. Leah, when she was born, she had a neurodevelopmental disorder called Rett syndrome, which has stolen away her ability to speak and to use her hands. She essentially spends every day of her life in a cage, like the one that I described a moment ago. Now, why do I tell you about this? Well, it's pretty simple. You guys here in this room are my hope. I hope to spend the next few minutes explaining some of the difficulties that somebody like Leah faces with communication every day, and then to show you the investment and business opportunities that can come from innovations in this area. So when I first introduced Leah, you may have wondered, well, if she can't speak or use her hands, how does she communicate? Well, Leah uses eye gaze. But as you can imagine, this isn't the most effective mode of communication. She's very limited in what she can actually communicate to somebody else. Now there's devices out there that can also help, such as computers that can tell where you're looking at on a screen and essentially use your eyes as a mouse. But these have limitations as well. They're expensive, they're difficult to move around, and they're not really that accurate. So with these limitations in mind, I keep thinking that there has to be a better way of doing this, which comes to what I'd like to ask of you. I'd like to ask for a business-like focus on this issue. Now, innovations that simplify the way that we interact with electronic devices are useful for everybody, whether you have a disability or not. Companies like Apple and Microsoft have proven this with touch and visually sensitive devices like the iPhone or the Kinect for Xbox. The financial rewards are huge for an innovation in this area. But I think even more important than that is knowing the social good and the personal satisfaction of knowing that you would unlock the cage for millions of individuals that suffer from communication disabilities. So you here in this room, you're going to be graduating from Tuck in about a year. You're the future business leaders and capital allocators of the world. Today there will be 12 people born into the world with Rett syndrome, born straight into a cage. And when you add to that amount the millions of others that suffer from communication disabilities, you can start to see the need for innovations in this area. And so my plea to you is that as you leave Tuck and go out in the world and establish businesses and innovate, please remember this area. Innovations in communication technology benefit everybody. You guys are my hope, and you're Leah's hope as well. Thank you.